The roots of football run deep, stretching back thousands of years. Evidence suggests that ancient civilizations engaged in ball games that involved kicking. These games were not simply recreational activities, but held cultural and religious significance. They often symbolized fertility, warfare, or the struggle between good and evil. One of the earliest forms of football can be traced back to ancient China, where a game called Cuju flourished during the Han Dynasty, from 206 BC to 220 AD. Cuju involved kicking a leather ball filled with feathers through a net into a small goal. This game was not only popular among commoners, but also enjoyed by emperors and court officials. In Mesoamerica, the Mayans and Aztecs played a ball game known as poca-toc or ulamalisli. This game was played on a large stone court with sloping walls. The objective was to pass a heavy rubber ball through a stone hoop using only their hips, elbows, and knees. Poca-toc held religious significance and was often associated with rituals and sacrifices. The ancient Romans also had their version of football, known as harpastum. This game was played with a smaller inflated ball and involved two teams competing to carry the ball over the opponent's goal line. Harpastum was a rough and tumble game, often resulting in injuries. These ancient ball games may seem distant from the modern game of football, but they represent the earliest expressions of humanity's fascination with kicking and controlling a ball. They laid the foundation for the development of the sport we know and love today. As civilizations interacted and spread across continents, so too did their ball games. The Middle Ages witnessed a proliferation of folk football games across Europe, each with its own set of rules and customs. These games were often chaotic and violent, involving large numbers of players and few regulations. In England, a particularly rough form of folk football, known as mob football, gained popularity. Mob football matches could involve entire villages and often resulted in injuries and property damage. The game was so disruptive that King Edward II banned it in 1314, though the prohibition proved largely ineffective. Italy had its own version of medieval football called Calcio Fiorentino. This game was played in Florence and involved teams of 27 players competing in a sand-covered arena. Calcio Fiorentino was a brutal affair, combining elements of football, rugby and wrestling. While these medieval games lacked the structure and organization of modern football, they played a crucial role in keeping the spirit of ball games alive. They also fostered a sense of community and competition, laying the groundwork for the development of more codified forms of football in the centuries to come. The diversity of these early ball games highlights the universal appeal of kicking and controlling a ball. It also underscores the long and winding path that football took on its journey to becoming the global phenomenon it is today. The 19th century marked a turning point in the history of football. In England, a movement to codify and standardize the rules of football began to take shape. This movement was driven by a desire to create a more organized and less violent form of the game, suitable for schoolboys and gentlemen. In 1848, representatives from several English public schools met at Cambridge University to establish a set of standardized rules for football. These rules, known as the Cambridge Rules, became highly influential and formed the basis for the development of modern football. However, it was the Football Association, founded in London in 1863, that played the most significant role in shaping the modern game. The FA established a comprehensive set of rules, including the prohibition of carrying the ball and the introduction of the offside rule. The FA's rules were not immediately adopted universally. Some clubs preferred to continue playing under rugby-style rules, which allowed for carrying the ball. This disagreement led to the formation of the Rugby Football Union in 1871. Despite these early divisions, the FA's rules gradually gained acceptance, and the modern game of association football began to take shape. The first official international football match was played between England and Scotland in 1872, ending in a 0-0 draw. The late 19th and early 20th centuries witnessed the emergence of football clubs and competitions across Europe and South America. These early pioneers played a critical role in popularizing the sport and developing its tactical and technical aspects. In England, professional football leagues were established, with the Football League founded in 1888. The FA Cup, the oldest national football competition in the world, was first held in 1871. These competitions provided a platform for the best teams and players to showcase their skills and fueled the growth of football's popularity. Meanwhile, in South America, football was rapidly gaining a foothold. The first official international match outside of Great Britain was played between Argentina and Uruguay in 1902. The Copa America, South America's premier international tournament, was first held in 1916. Among the most influential figures in early football history was Walter Camp, an American football coach and player who is credited with introducing numerous innovations to the game, including the line of scrimmage, the system of downs, and the scoring system. Camp's contributions helped to shape the development of American football and had a lasting impact on the sport. Section 5. The global game to football conquers the world. The 20th century saw football explode in popularity, becoming a truly global phenomenon. The FIFA World Cup, first held in 1930, played a pivotal role in uniting nations through a shared passion for the sport. The World Cup provided a stage for the world's best players to showcase their skills and captivated audiences around the globe. Legendary players like Pelé, Diego Maradona, and Johan Cruyff became household names, inspiring generations of footballers and fans alike. As football's popularity grew, so too did its global reach. The sport spread to all corners of the world, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. From the favelas of Brazil to the streets of Naples, football became more than just a game, it became a way of life. The growth of television and mass media in the latter half of the 20th century further fueled football's global expansion. Millions of viewers could now watch their favorite teams and players compete in real time, no matter where they were in the world. Section 6. The business of football, a multi-billion-dollar industry. As football's popularity soared, so too did its commercial potential. The sport evolved into a multi-billion-dollar industry with lucrative broadcasting deals, sponsorship agreements, and merchandise sales. The rise of professional football leagues such as the English Premier League, Spain's La Liga, and Italy's Serie A transformed the financial landscape of the sport. These leagues attracted the world's best players, offering astronomical salaries and lucrative endorsement deals. The influx of money into football had a profound impact on the game. Clubs invested heavily in player acquisitions, state-of-the-art training facilities, and stadium expansions. The competition for talent and trophies intensified, raising the stakes and spectacle of the sport. However, the commercialization of football also brought about new challenges. The gap between rich and poor clubs widened, creating a competitive imbalance. Concerns about financial fair play and the influence of wealthy owners became increasingly prominent. Section 7. Social impact more than just a game. Football's impact extends far beyond the pitch. The sport has played a significant role in shaping social and cultural landscapes around the world. It has the power to unite people from all walks of life, transcending social, cultural, and political divides. In many countries, football serves as a source of national pride and unity. Victories on the international stage can spark national celebrations and foster a sense of collective identity. Football can also be a powerful tool for social change, promoting messages of peace, tolerance, and equality. However, football has also been marred by instances of racism, hooliganism, and corruption. These issues highlight the need for ongoing efforts to address social injustices and promote positive values within the sport. Despite these challenges, football remains a powerful force for good in the world. Its ability to bring people together, inspire hope, and transcend boundaries is a testament to its enduring appeal. Section 8. The future of football, technological advancements and beyond. As technology continues to advance at a rapid pace, football is poised for further transformation in the years to come. From virtual reality training to data analytics, new technologies are changing the way the game is played, watched, and experienced. Virtual reality and augmented reality are already being used by some clubs to enhance training methods and provide players with immersive experiences. Data analytics is playing an increasingly important role in scouting, player recruitment, and tactical analysis. The way fans consume football is also evolving. Streaming services are gaining popularity, offering viewers greater flexibility and on-demand access to matches. Social media platforms provide fans with unprecedented opportunities to connect with their favorite teams and players. As technology continues to evolve, it is certain to have a profound impact on the future of football. From enhancing player performance to transforming the fan experience, the possibilities are endless. Section 9, our conclusion: football's enduring legacy. From its humble origins in ancient civilizations to its status as a global phenomenon, football has come a long way. The sport has captivated billions of people around the world, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. Football's enduring appeal lies in its simplicity, its capacity for both individual brilliance and collective teamwork, and its ability to evoke a wide range of emotions. Whether it's the thrill of a last-minute goal, the agony of a penalty shootout defeat, or the camaraderie among fans, football has a unique ability to move us. As the sport continues to evolve and adapt to the changing times, its legacy as the beautiful game is secure. Football will undoubtedly continue to inspire, unite, and entertain generations to come.